What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bryce with the Real Squad, and we are back with another review for the movie Nope. A little overdue, but we're here now. And this is not going to be so much of a review, but more of a spoiler talk discussion of, some highlights and things that I thought about the film. So, yes, first of all, let me tell you what I did. When I went to the theater, I actually sat super close, not super close, but close enough where I'm kind of looking up at the screen because I wanted to feel the spectacle of it all. It worked. It worked out. Okay, with that being said, man, I love this movie. It took a while to grow on me because I like the beginning of this movie a lot more than the end of it the first time I saw it. But upon second watch, I was able to appreciate the end a little more based off my own opinion. I definitely had to see it twice because the first time it threw me off. And what I mean by that is when the UFO transforms into, it's not even when it transforms. It's actually when we discover that it's not technically a UFO, it's actually a creature. Almost like Jaws. But yeah, it kind of took a turn for me at that point because before that, when they had the mystery going, I was terrified. I was genuinely scared. It was a few times in the beginning of beginning of the movie where I was like grabbing my chest like, oh my God. And there was a way he was able to capture the spectacle of the UFO, how it flied, how it was able to pick people up, and how it was swooping down on people. That was terrifying. And not knowing exactly what was going on with that made it even worse. And so I will give it this though. Once we do discover that it's a creature, it's a moment where it eats people and it shows you what happens to them when they go inside. I might have wanted a little bit more of that. But this is a point I wanted to bring up with Jordan Peele movies. I try not to guess, not even guess, but assume what the movie is going to be about. Because I know it's going to be some crazy twist in there that I don't expect, or it might be telling you it's one thing, but it's showing you it's one thing, but it's a whole nother thing. So I always like to give it a chance and watch it first. But with this, seeing the UFO, seeing all the speculation out there, actually seeing the UFO in the trailer, I'm pretty much sold on the fact that this is definitely a sci-fi Jordan Peele movie with horror. Let's get it. Which you technically can say it is, but I don't think that UFO was going into outer space. I'm gonna assume that it was from here and we just never understood it or was able to capture it like how they were able to experience it, the characters I mean in the movie. Because I don't know, like I said, once it turned into a creature, I was kind of watching a different movie for myself. Like it was almost like, all right, the Bryce that was afraid got up and left, and it was me there just chilling like, all right, I can enjoy the rest of this because it's still an enjoyable movie, but it wasn't so much scary anymore. I wasn't afraid like that, and I kind of wanted to be afraid, but that's what I wanted. But upon second watch, I was able to, like I said, appreciate it a little bit more. It was just it was kind of drastic change for me as far as when we're talking about UFOs. The fact that he made it a creature was very different. I just didn't expect it. So at the time, I don't think I agreed with it that much, but after a while, I appreciate it because, like I said, he always does something very different. It's unconventional, and to make a UFO actual flying creature that's eating people, and instead of it being a horror film, it turns into a creature feature. That's tight. It is tight. It is tight. But like I said, it was the way in what he did as far as shooting and capturing atmosphere with the horror aspects and the sci-fi aspects. I was blown away. Like I was genuinely glued to my seat. Keke Palmer did a Akira slide. She did a Akira slide. If you don't know what it is, look it up. I'm not even gonna show you. You just gotta see. You gotta see the movie, or you gotta know. But all in all, I really enjoyed the movie. I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10, and that's because of watching it twice. Because if I didn't watch it twice, it probably would have been about an 8. But watching it twice, like, I was able to appreciate it a little more. But I just wished it kind of steered more of the sci-fi aspects and less the creature feature. But yeah, that's just my quick thoughts on it. If you guys saw Nope, let me know how you guys felt about the UFO being a creature. Was that cool for you, or did you not like that so much, or was it dope for you? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button if you're new here. I appreciate you guys. And like I said, I'm going to be bringing a lot more reviews. I got a lot to talk about. That last episode of House of Dragon was crazy. I think I'm going to end up doing a House of Dragon versus Rings of Power review. And that should sum up all my thoughts on both shows as a whole. So definitely look forward to that. Appreciate you guys. Stay tuned with the Real Squad, man. I'm out of here.